Everything is so confusing.
The televised will tell her lies in order to crucify the dream she once had. Growing bad. Falling into a hole while chasing a rabbit gone mad-hatted bad. Swallowing pills that made her feel bigger than the person she once was. An angel that fell from heaven. Until hell had its way with her. Now just another harlot that sold her virtues for protection against the lynch mobs, making everyone their Frankenstein monster. These self-appointed masters fighting against racism while judging everyone else. Defending freedoms, but only the freedoms they can agree with. Fighting fascism with fascism. Speaking out against a war while playing war. Turning beautiful cities into filthy wastelands. Erasing a history today's professors rarely teach man the statue of a man. His story never truly read. Never to read about the blood that statue once bled. And now, you got these corporations paying off Marxist groups, ever so willingly assisting in their own deconstruction. So-called rebels birthing and serving the stems of a government's corruption, fighting against the same citizens they claim to speak for, tearing down walls while putting up walls while locking their doors. What they once fought for is what they now fight, practicing the rights they helped destroy, sacrificing soon-to-be forgotten children through downplayed inner-city random shootings, trying to kill the same men, put there to protect them. A fatherless nation, an army of misguided bastards, an overworked mother who went insane and transferred her sickness to her own offspring. A revolutionary holds a gun backwards. Every misfire kills another part of him. Without politics, there is no racism. A past we should have learned from, being silenced by today's destroyer. Head held high, tripped over easy-to-see unseen bullshit. Pampered infants trapped in adults' bodies, lied to, that were blind to true acts of compassion and love. Killing those just trying to help, participating in the preparation of their own funeral, being led by shepherds who were seduced by wolves, offering their children to the pack, equipped with horse vision only to see race, taught to look away from self-destruction, except it's the only game left to play.
Everything is so confusing.
Those over-politicized teach prolicide, set back on the side and laugh at the genocide committed in pocketed perimeters. As one enters this deadly game, they are stripped of their identity, then beat until they stereotypically fall tame under the thumb of those in the shadows watching our world decrease. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, I see, burning our cities, destroying our history, killing our gods and taking their place. Devil got you right where he wants you. Lawless, unkempt, angry, human touch outlawed, enforced with invisible fear of disease. Those alone remain alone and only find company in the streets while gathering and forming Babylon's choir. The fall of a once great empire, being replaced by streets drenched in piss and the sick holding up signs while stepping in their own shit. Talking points and misquoted lines construct unusual language to where people can't even understand themselves. And without knowing who they are, without following their own heart, they will follow and do exactly as they are told. Taught to resist and not to build. No solid structure, a weak foundation. In Babel they babble, imitating cattle. Strangers that are strangers to themselves. Speaking in tongues of incoherent noises with no meaning. Dreaming memories of movies. No identity of their own to see. We were stolen from ourselves and given to those we gift with a great, rich comfort. We were supposed to be the spectator, but those televised revolutions soon became entertainment for Hollywood. The script by Hollywood. The idiots like us were brought into. The idiots like us bought into. The idiots like us helped make come true. Got mind-fucked, gang-raped, inhaled through subliminal fumes. Pressured by influential goons. Focusing on mythical, infamous, iconic, triggering figures like Soros and Gates, but it was us that did this to ourselves. We have become our own poison, abandoning our own life purpose. And the worst is, we allow this. We make this. We employ it. We build it. Then destroy it. Monkey see, monkey do. Following every rule. Scripted by the news. lifted up by fools yanking that noose. Influenced by movie script of motion pictures, as we burn our own scriptures, we find ourselves supporting the same people that are not supporting us. Triggered by those triggered, paying no mind to the man with the blindfold behind us.
He went that way.
Who did?
There are those crying about those, tearing down those statues of those that we previously already erased from our daily lives yesterday. And today, we cry as we try to remember what their stories were anyways. To remember who we were in the first place. Hard to remember when we erased our own name and danced to the rhythm of pipers and snakes. The art to manipulate, the art to forsake. Selling ourselves as sampled beats. They remixed our own heartbeats. We have forgotten how to love. Today's compassion is just acting. We believe in this script. We leave our own scripture. The televised will tell a lies in order to crucify the dream she once had. Growing mad, falling down deeper into that hole while following, chasing a rabbit gone mad, had her mad. What's televised will tell a lies and cellarize a different picture. One the naked eye can't see without TV. For when you tell those free they are not, then eventually they will believe. Putting chains on their own feet. What will it take to free you from them, as in they, those who stole your happiness with sins individuals commit, helping pollute the world with their ugliness? The only ones we should resist are the ones trying to tear us apart, getting into our heads and fucking with our hearts. Instead of criticizing, fighting, and dividing, how about uniting? Coming together, standing together, demanding we no longer be pitted against each other.
Here, can tell me the way to go home?
Alice is chained, but she holds the key. They just never taught her how to use it. For with freedom, they can no longer sell her. With movement, she won't be trapped in this one. Without weights, her wings will expand. Her dreams will expand. Her world will expand. Her horizons will begin to stretch. Her possibilities limitless, endless. Her spirit relentless. Alice, sweet Alice, she finally begins to exist. She finally steps out of the shadow of an imaginary master.
If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. Nothing would be what it is, because everything would be what it isn't. And contrariwise, what it is